So the funny shit is I was gonna add your name. And I remember what you said, like, well, who the fuck else is telling me in the back of your video? So it's Thanksgiving, and on this Thanksgiving morning, I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I'm thankful for. And I'm thankful for not being dumb. And if you're from a certain generation, then you're just not dumb. So this conversation came up the other day. I was in the car listening to Title. You know, Title, I just be having this shit is playing. And it played this song by Vic Mensa and Jay Electronica called Weeping Poets. So Vic Mensa said something about Moses that caught my eye. I mean, caught my ear. So I rewinded it and played it again. And his verse is hot, but Jay's verse is bananas. And it made me realize that the things that he's talking about, the Mock D and all that, a lot of dudes just don't.
You never read anything.
Never read a book, and they have no idea what he's talking about, and they're not going to get it. Because I started questioning why he never blew up like he was supposed to. But that's because a lot of the shit he's saying is going over dudes' heads. And we realized that, those is just dumb now and then. So when we was coming up, you could be outside, but you couldn't be dumb. Being dumb wasn't fashionable. It wasn't cute. Like dudes was outside and doing dumb shit and involved in a lot of things, but being dumb was just not
They graduated from high school.
okay. Yeah, you had to go to you had to go to school.
Even if they was in DFY, they got a G.
Yes.
Like my God, like we just they're dumb. That was unacceptable. You just showed a video of two kids that said they're in the 12th grade. The man asked him what is pie. He said sweet potato, bean pie, apple pie. He named all the pies.
Showed them the symbol. Showed them the symbol for pie.
But didn't show them the but
he still said, "Yo, that's not what it was."
They asked the man, "What position does Kamala Harris currently hold?" And dumb nigga said fourth. Fourth position in what? What competition is she in? Like this shit is crazy. And
but then his man, but he said fourth place, and then his man was like, "Yo, he's stupid. He bugging. Nah. She a porn star."
I'm sorry. What? I don't even deal with this, bro. But I know.
Oh. Yo, so be thankful.
I don't know no dummies of my age. I don't know that. Like I said, either you went to high school, even if you was outside, you got a GED. Even if you was locked up, you came home with a GED. Like this is basic education. All the people I know in my age group or whatever, your age group, they have basic education. I don't know anybody our age who just simply has no, or they went to a trade school, something. They just wasn't dumb. They read books. Books was in their house. Like their parents read books to them. Like my God.
Like you had, even when you got locked up, when you went to Rikers Island back in the day, like you had to go to school. I don't think they have to go to school anymore. Like, and school floor was dangerous, like super dangerous. You go to school and get stabbed with a pencil in your eye, but you went to school.
And in the between, you learned what pie was.
The crazy thing is, y'all got to think about this. It's just not one dumb dude. It's mobs of them. Like picture these two. These are two dudes that we saw in this video this morning in the 12th grade that didn't know what pie was, didn't know who the vice president was. And imagine 30 of them together outside.
Are the girls dumb too?
And this is what happens is I don't know if they dumb, if the girls are dumb too.
Being a dumb girl,
but y'all don't. But they the group that they have to select from.
My God.
Is so like, what are they gonna do?
Like girls. They're gonna like girls. They're gonna like girls. That's what they're gonna do because this is not okay.
So be thankful if you're not dumb. Please, if you were from a certain generation where dumb wasn't okay, where it wasn't all right to be dumb, like we was out. Like I said, we was outside.
You weren't even allowed to be dumb. Your parents didn't allow you to be dumb. Your friends didn't allow you to be dumb. When you was young, probably your boyfriend didn't allow you to be dumb. I never was allowed to be dumb. Nobody. I don't care what kind of boyfriend you had, whatever. You just couldn't be dumb. Girls didn't like dummies. Did girls when you were growing up, they like dumb niggas?
Absolutely not. And that's a good question on the girls, because I'm like, all right, these dudes is dumb. But how is these girls like?
You fucking him?
When they was young,
you said fourth place.
These dudes was in the 12th grade.
Is somebody fucking you right now and you think the vice president is in the fourth place? What is she in the fourth place of, sir? That's what I would ask him. I need a lot of follow-up questions. So this little nigga that doesn't know what the pie symbol is, he got girls like multiple? Does he have 12 girls?
Because if he's in the 12th grade, he didn't just start messing with girls. So when you was younger, the girls didn't say nothing to him about being dumb. Like, son, you're not gonna, read a book, come to class, like, because you're just dumb. But again, if everybody's dumb, what do you do?
I'm just so concerned. I'm so concerned.
Like I remember, it was a time when I'm gonna say 2011, about 2012, where dudes was just looking dirty. And I remember I used to be bugging. I used to see like young women on the streets, like,
Dirty.
and the young woman be clean and nice and pretty hair done. There's talking to a dude that looked like he's sleeping in the street. And I didn't get it.
Homeless.
But they was all looking like that. So now they look a little better because they use other people's credit cards to buy clothes and shit. But they just dumb. I don't get it. How did this generation get to be so dumb? Y'all seen the videos where they stop people and they be like, are you smart on a scale of 1 to 10? And they ask them, and a lot of people be and now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm sitting there talking about it, the people that be answering the questions correctly, it be women. It be girls, it be young girls they be asking. These two dudes that was in the 12th grade that said Kamala Harris is in the 4th place and that she's a porn star, and that pie, he said sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie.
And then he said bean pie.
Bean pie. And he said, Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, I hated him. I hated his soul, and I hate his parents.
And then the man pulled out the paper. He was like, nah, I'm talking about this right here. He said, that's a P. It was, first of all, it was the P, it was this pie symbol, and it said pie, P-I under it. He said, it ain't got no E on it, homie. That ain't no pie. This is what.
Just know that I'm sending my kids outside smart. So if your kids are dumb, please have them steer clear of my kids.
But the problem is this. This is a generation of these kids is in the 12th grade.
And we don't even have friends with dumb kids.
They're going to be in charge one day.
Saying. Like, so who are the, how old are their parents? Because our friends that have parents.
No, if they're, how old are you in the 12th grade?
17.
17. Their parents are no older than, they're younger than 35. Their parents had them when they were 16.
So their parents are crack babies.
Yeah, their parents had them when they were 16 or 17.
So their parents are the descendants of crackheads. Okay, say less.
That was
moving on. This conversation is done.
That was the meme you said the other day. So never forget you messing with the descendants of crack babies.
So we waited to have our children later, and I'm very happy and thank you to the people who also waited to have their children later, because there's a strong possibility their kids will not be dumb. I cannot. I don't know. That was crazy. And it's not okay to be dumb. That should be like, what was it? Just say no to drugs or whatever was a public service campaign. There should be a campaign for intelligence, because Black people inherently are not dumb. We're like, there are no group of people smarter than us. So there is no reason for us to be dumb on any level. Okay. Maybe you're not, well-rounded in all areas, but common knowledge. How is he in the 12th grade? He has to have taken that and math.
That was my question. How did you get to the 12th grade?
Or how many
times you don't know
in the 12th grade, man?
What pie is? Even if you've been in it, Father, how did you get there without knowing what pie? Are they gonna
let him finish? The boy that said Kamala Harris in the fourth place, is he getting a diploma this year?
They both graduated.
My God.
They both. How did you get to the 12th grade? They don't have like sequential math, remember sequential 1, sequential 2. Their money's taken out.
And they're gonna have a whole
yes, they're gonna have a party.
They're gonna throw him a party. They're gonna buy him $700 sneakers. They're gonna put him in a suit. And this nigga said the vice president is in the 4th place. Well, nigga, who's in the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place? Who the fuck is in the rest of the places?
Because you gotta give him some. The man asked him
position.
What position does Kamala Harris hold right now?
She's a
he
center.
Was like,
she's a center, a forward.
She's a power forward.
Yes. He's on the defensive team.
Oh, the man said, but then this man was like, see, I don't even know why I mess with this dumbass dude.
He calls her a porn star.
She a porn star. She ain't in no 4th.
She's in the 4th place of the porn stars.
Yo.
Why would you bother me on Thanksgiving with this? This is absolutely ridiculous.
We got many things to be thankful for. Be thankful that you're not dumb. Be thankful that your kids is not dumb. Be thankful that those were not your children in that video.
Right, and they're not neurodivergent. They're not on a spectrum. They're not in anything. So we're not making digs or anybody who has those types of, real diagnosis. No, this was an average teenagers that they stopped in the street. Average dumb niggas. Average dumb niggas.
And they was feeling it. So I wish I had the video. I should have screen recorded it. Sure, because when he was naming the pies, he was feeling this like he was giving the best.
He said, "You got."
He was like, "You got the sweet potato, the pumpkin, the cherry, the apple. Oh, then you got the bean pie.
Assalamu
Assalamu alaikum. And this man,
What's the Muslim word like way to say like you know peace and blessings upon you, or like God bless you, sir? Like say yes. Alhamdulillah, like please. Oh my God.
yo, this shit was hilarious. So that's what we thankful for this morning. On Thanksgiving 2023, we thankful for not being dumb. We thankful for growing up in a generation that didn't
And
allow
for those of
for
you who
people
are
to be
not
dumb.
dumb.
And be thankful for those of you who are not dumb, so that we can have other people to converse with and to associate
Interact
ourselves
with,
with, interact with, so we don't have to deal with these dumb people.
You're the real MVP.
I don't know what we're gonna do years to come, because this dumb generation is gonna be in charge real soon, and I don't know of everything.
They can't.
We're gonna be old.
How are they gonna get there to be in charge?
The same way he got to the 12th grade not knowing what pi is.
Oh my God.
And not knowing who Kamala
I'm
Harris
just gonna
is.
move. I keep telling you I'm going to Costa Rica.
I got a homeboy in Costa Rica. Shout out to my homeboy Michael Borelli in Costa Rica.
Yeah, Michael will be moving next door shortly. Please let me know the intellect of the Costa Ricans, but it got to be higher than this.
They gotta be. If you know what happened, somebody tell me what happened. I don't know what happened. If you know how we have a generation of just dumb, and I used to always say it's the drugs, but it don't be the drugs, because all of them don't be on drugs. I say that's just like, it's funny, like it's the drugs. They definitely doing different drugs.
That's not it.
But it can't be that. How did we come up with get a whole generation of
I just
dumb
told you
dudes?
because their parents are correct or born.
But even still, we was outside. I was in the streets, in the hood, not the rap hood. I mean, I used to say that we not from the rap hood. We from the hood. I was in the streets, and I'm not dumb. I read books. I read lessons. 120 lessons. Yeah, we had that. We
Where are the gods?
That's what I'm saying. We circulated that. We read that. We read books. I read How to Eat to Live. I read books. Elijah Muhammad books. I read all types of books.
Before you went to jail. In and out of
school.
Yeah.
Like school didn't give us that. School didn't.
No, I'm just saying in and out of school.
Like on my own.
Incarcerated. Like yes. Where were these books at though? Were they in your house?
Some of them were in my house. They were in my friends' houses.
Yeah. In your house, in your peers' house. So even if the information wasn't accessible in your own home, your peers' parents had these books. Why? What do y'all have in your house? What do these people's parents have in their house? Big screen TVs and gaming consoles.
I guess so.
And even if that's all you have and you only have phones, but you have the newest of these phones have these books.
You got a $2,000 phone in your hand,
and you think
Kamala Harris is in the fourth place.
Fourth place. My God.
You won't even open your phone up and look nothing up.
My appetite is ruined. I don't even think I'm doing it.
It's like remember when I'm not gonna say it there. Remember what he said? He said, I told me, he asked me something.
He was like, I'll be Googling shit.
He said, I'll be Googling shit. Now he's a little younger than me. A good 10 years younger than me, probably more than that. He said, I don't be Googling shit. I was like, what? Wait, what do you mean? He said, I don't be Googling shit.
I Google everything.
Why do you have a $2,000 phone? Back then, they was $1,000 phones. Now they $2,000 phones. And you don't be Googling
I don't care
shit.
if you have a $100 phone nowadays. You have the ability to Google, to look up, to research. This information is literally, when they say, at your fingertips.
And
this is not emerging technology.
You know what's crazy? After
technology.
That video was done, I'll put money on it that them two kids did not Google Pi and Kamala Harris to see who it really was. They don't care.
No, because they didn't ask him. When he said porn star and he didn't say that was correct, they didn't say, well, who is she?
They didn't care.
They have no thirst for knowledge.
They gonna tell their man to them how they did an interview and
thank God they had on a mask so that they don't embarrass their parents in case their parents are.
Nah, somebody know them. Somebody know them.
Oh,
somebody know them. So shout out to those of y'all who are not dumb.
And to Kamala Harris for being in fourth place.
Yes, and to Kamala Harris for being in fourth place. Hopefully, you can get to third or maybe even second.
In the near future.
In the near future.
Shout out to Bean Pies. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum to the Bean Pies. And, it's Thanksgiving. Eat you some sweet potato pie.
Oh, my God.
Peace, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.